I've just been down to the machine shop, and it wasn't 3 or 4 days, I did 2 or 3 days, but I've got my adapter ring for my intake butterfly. So transfer punches is what I use, so I'll line that up, line the holes up and drop transfer punches down there. A lot of people don't know what transfer punches are, so I'll show you when I do that. And this is the remains of what we chopped off the intake. So it's given me the old bit back rather than throw it in a scrap pile. Never know, could be useful with the original one someday. And that's my adapter plate now. So what that'll allow me to do is match the ports, because those ports don't match those ports. But by using this, we can do a transition between the two. So we'll leave that for later. What I'm going to do today is continue with the clips on the sills, get both sides of the sills mounted. So I might not film too much of it, purely because you saw that yesterday, and it's probably quite a boring video. Lots of talk and lots of thinking and lots of pauses, but I'm sure we'll find something to film during the day. So see you shortly. Like, I forgot something when I rushed out the door last night, or yesterday afternoon. I'd left my sunroof in the acid, but it doesn't, well, it hasn't eaten the whole thing away, and that is exceptionally clean now. So I think really fix it with some rust converter, stop it flash rusting or going rusty again, and then I can fill these little holes up and just try and improve it a little bit. You can stick it on the sun now and just let it dry. This end has actually flash rusted because I left it wet while I did the other end, but I should just give it another quick treatment and that'll take care of that. I'll dry it out properly next time. So just onto the sill, what I'm going to do is use the Chinesium hot glue gun and glue those into position. You know how strong the bond was between the PDR pulling plugs and the bare metal that I did on the bonnet, so it's going to be more than enough to hold these on there. Might look later on at epoxy or fibre or whatever, but this is something that is sort of semi-permanent because we can get it off quite easy. But if we use epoxy or something that's like what chemically setting, it'll be difficult to get it off. So I reckon that's okay for now. Okay, so cut that down to length and bent it because it was hanging down there, so that when actually we fix it onto the car, all that needs to do is be bent around the other side of the sill there. This is now glued on, so that is quite firm, and I've got the option to bang some screws or rivets in there as well if I get any trouble. Position of it's marked on there, 16mm down from the rad, so I should continue along the side, get rid of the tape, put the chamfers on, drill the holes, glue it on position and do the tidying up here. Once all that's tidied up, all the clips are tidied up and at an equal level, we'll see what the sill looks like on there. That is 5 hangers and clips, all the same, well, as near as possible can be the same. So I'll stick the clips now into the sill. These are hot glued on. I'm not sure, I mean, they seem firm, but we'll test them later, see how firm they are. And I've got holes in here so I can whack rivets or screws. These are really just for positioning, and I'll be able to pull them off if I need to. Well, it's all on there, but I've got a bit of a gap there, not a gap, a step. I'm about 4 or 5mm lower than I want to be, and I can't raise it up because of that dog leg there. So I'm going to have to shift the dog leg. It's the same on all of them. On that one. Yeah, probably is the same. Yeah. So I'm going to pull the clips off, straighten out the dog leg, and have another go. Right, instead of what I initially thought I'd have to do, moving that clip upwards, just move the bracket upwards, because we're only stuck on there with hot melt glue, so I can just peel it off and move it up. Right, this is the right height now, pretty much anyway. Yeah, we like that. So next thing to do is, now we know the positions of the clips on the car and on the sill, is to fix them permanently to both. And then also I think I'll do it afterwards, I need to drill the holes. I'm not going to rivet them yet, Tim, because the thing's going to have to go on and off and on and off, but maybe in the future we'll put some Cosy style rivets in it, front and back. But yeah, once that's fixed, I've got to make up clips to the other side. I'll wait maybe for another time to do that, because I want to get on painting the underneath now that the paint has arrived. The paint is just through there in that box there, somewhere in there. And yeah, we can get the underneath of the car painted, which means that the weekend maybe getting tank up and axle up and whatnot. And then I can, because I know what I'm doing here, I can do that in any evening or any other time. Alright, another reason for moving on to other things is my long awaited spline has arrived. Let me unpack it. I was just thinking of stopping on this and then doing something else, like sanding the bonnet or painting the underneath. But I'm going to continue doing this because I've just had another genius idea. Haven't got the height perfectly right at the moment. It's good, but I think it could be a little bit better. So what I thought I'd do was move the brackets up a little bit more. And I thought, this is getting quite tedious. Like, stick them, unstick them, draw another line, stick them back on, blah blah blah. And then I thought, if I put slots there, and I bite the bullet and drill the holes, I can then move them up and down in the slots and get the perfect height that I need. So guess what? I'm going to do that. And while I'm on, I just want to say a special hello to a young man by the name of Archer Ford Pete. What a name. That's brilliant. I wish my dad had called me Ford, or even Archer for that. Cheers mate, hope you're enjoying it. Right Archer, if you were wondering what I was just talking about, I was talking about putting slots in these brackets so you can move them up and down like that. So that's lower position, that's upper position. Then we can adjust the height of the sill that we're putting on. So now we have all the clips slotted and screwed on. I'm sure you'll forgive the wavy seal. It's where the brackets are and it needs a little bit cutting off from the inside. I've got the condition I need with the levelness, and it's on there. I don't have it sorted at the bottom yet. I've got these clips here to still to sort out, but we're good. We're good. But we're not finished because I've still got to take it off and bond the clips in. How good does that sound? These are now epoxy resin, if that's a word, in. done them one by one, drill holes in them, let the epoxy seep up through the hole, and filled it in during the edges, and they feel, well, rock hard. This is the stuff, just like an A and B epoxy, chemical metal or whatever. So once that's set, that last one there, I shall try it again on the car. I'm not going to rush and cut that rubber, because I've got to relieve the rubber around the area of the clip because it bulges out. I'm not going to rush to do that. It's just the sort of thing that you want to take your time with. Which isn't now. Right, I've just had to remove that and then reattach that because it was skew. But this should be the final, apart from sorting this rubber out. It's all higgledy-piggledy because of these. I could just chomp a bit out now, but we'll do it later. So the idea is, I haven't finished because I've got to do the bottom bit. And that hooks on there, like that. And then, with a screwdriver, attach it to there. And then with another screw, that'll be the right size one. So this area we're going to have to cut the rubber short, because it ain't going to go against there. Bit of a funny gap there. I can't get that. I've got to get my knee in now, that's why. I did it before. Right, that's it, that's fitted. It's certainly fitted across the top. I've got flashy there. That goes in a bit better here. Oh, that's mint, that. Mint. Oh, we love that. Right, all I've got to do now is sort out, which isn't that much to do, the tabs on the bottom. Just got to bend them up and bend them over. You see, wherever they are, just bend them over. There'll be a screw, maybe a screw. Don't know, don't think it needs a screw to be honest, but we'll bend those over for now. And that sort of locks it in place, but I don't think I know it. It's as solid as anything. Right, I think we've done that justice. That's a good job on that. Happy. It's taken me 2 days. Hopefully to do the other side won't take 2 days. All I've got to do is duplicate what I did on here. Hopefully I can get it bashed out in half a day. It ain't going to be tomorrow. Alex is coming here on Sunday to help me, and I believe the best thing to do when he's here is stick the engine in. So before I put the engine in, I've got to paint the underneath. So I've got to do that tomorrow. That's my plan so far, but things change. I don't do much not much counting sheep. There's a lot of thinking about this thing. But at the moment that's the plan for tomorrow. Okay, no, thank you again for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, all that sort of stuff. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.